In the recent past, many nurses have been relocating to the USA to begin a new journey in their nursing career. In this week's edition of Eyeing the Dream, I speak to a Kenyan who is helping Kenyans find nursing jobs here in the USA. My name is Bonventure, and this is Moving Pictures Kenya, connecting people, inspiring Africa.
The market is big.
Yes.
We can't fail it.
Yes.
We know that Kenya has about 40,000 nurses who have been trained and they are not having jobs. One of the regulations of the health code is that we should not deplete the source countries. Basically, in every field, there is opportunity. But I would recommend that they do go to fields which are in deficit. I was born in Kenya. I worked in Kenya. I did business in Kenya. And one thing I used to do is I used to buy timber from Uganda and sell it in Mombasa, sell it in Dubai.
Okay.
So when I came to the US, the thing I thought about is I can still continue this business.
Yes.
So you can see how African wood was incredible, because I just decided that I just do African wood, right? Yeah. African wood and bring it to sell, right? Yeah. I mean, what could go wrong? But anyhow, after I set it up and I looked at the rules, I should have looked at the rules before I set up the company.
Yeah.
But I did like any man would do, read the instruction before after the assembly has failed. Anyhow. Yeah. So when I went and looked at the rules, we found out that we could not bring timber from Congo, from Uganda, because according to the US law, it is not harvested sustainably.
Yes.
The Japanese can buy it. They used to buy it from us, from the not Japanese, the Chinese. And they would buy it to Dubai, but the Americans can't buy it. Yeah. So as soon as, after I incorporated the company, and I realized that I can't do that, I retained it.
Okay.
I retained it and then I started doing consultants with it.
Okay.
That is in 2005.
Okay.
So I have been doing business consultancy from 2005. And nursing recruitment came out of the fact that I do healthcare administration for companies.
Okay.
So as I did healthcare administration, I noted that they are having a shortage of nursing. Yeah. And I realized Kenya is not having a shortage of nurses. Yeah. So that is the offshoot of me doing nursing. I still do compliance for my clients, license renewals and stuff like that, policies and procedure writing I do for the healthcare. But so the nurse placement is just a part of what I do, of what African Wood does. Okay. And African Wood has been doing this for the last since 2005. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So one would want to know, maybe as a way of estimate, how many nurses do you bring here in a year?
You want me to answer that? I shouldn't answer. Well, but I can say that the market is big.
Yes.
We can't fail it.
Yes.
We know that Kenya has about 40,000 nurses who have been trained and they are not having jobs. One of the regulations of the health code is that we should not deplete the source countries.
Okay.
So, and we should respect the rules and laws and regulations of the source countries.
Yeah.
So, depletion is not a problem because the Kenyan nurses are already trained and they are jobless.
Yeah.
So, if we even take the already experienced ones, the voids they will leave would be filled by the unemployed ones.
Yes.
So, if I get an order from a hospital of 100 nurses, I can fill it.
Yeah.
but I will not deplete the source country.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, and the U.S. shortage of nurses, it's going to, it is estimated, the Department of Labor estimates that we will be short 1 million nurses in the next 30 years. So, like, 1 million nurses, there is no way Kenya is going to fill that.
Yes.
Okay? So the market is huge this side, and the supply is endless. So that's what I can say.
Okay. And then, of course, every business has its own challenges.
Yes.
I don't know what challenges you faced at Africa Wood Incorporated.
You know, we don't sell goods most of the time. We sell services.
Yes.
And to sell services, people must trust you.
Yes.
And trust in the US means you have to upscale your skills, your knowledge, and your skills, your abilities, skills, and knowledge. You have to upscale them. Okay? When I came to this country, I had a BSc only from Nairobi.
Yeah.
I ended up going to do a master's degree, and I did a doctorate degree. Because you cannot advise people if they don't, you may know it, but if they don't believe you know it, you understand? And so having a Kenyan degree wasn't sufficient.
Yeah.
Because in as much as the degree is good, but the customer must also believe it's good.
Yeah.
So having an American degree was helpful.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
And not having it was obviously, like I can tell you, a handcuff.
Yeah.
So that means I had to get more education, more qualification to be able to get the clientele I wanted to serve. So the challenge was upscaling skills so that I can be accepted in the market. Okay? So even the nurses I'm bringing, even if they are RNs and BSNs, they should not sit on the row thinking they are qualified. They have to upscale the English, they have to upscale their nursing skills, and they have to upscale their academics so that people can believe them. You understand? And they have to work a little more harder than locals. You understand? You know, most of the time people tend to trust the people they know, or the people they relate to more than the people they don't. And so the people they don't need to be a little more qualified than the people they know for them to be trusted the same. Mm-hmm.
You know, yesterday I was talking to a friend of mine, and he told me that they say America is a land of opportunities, a land of milk and honey. Mm-hmm. And he said that ever since he came here, he has not seen a cow, he has not seen a bee. So you wonder where this milk and honey is.
It's a metaphor. It's not real, but it's actually, there's a lot of milk and there's honey too, but it's also a land, it's called a land of free and home of the brave, right?
Yes.
That means you're free to fail.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah. It's a land of the free, you are free to fail, right? Yeah. And when you fail very hard.
Yeah. Okay?
Yeah. But the brave means, when somebody tells you the land of the brave, that means there are things that will frighten you.
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah.
You don't need bravery in a place where there's no things to frighten you.
Yeah.
So normally when we hear is a land of the free and a home of the brave, we're only thinking about the bravery. But we are not thinking about why we need to be brave.
Yes.
Okay? We're not thinking about, when we think we're free, we are thinking we're free to succeed. We are not thinking that the other side also exists.
Yes.
You see, in the US there's no backstop. Mm-hmm. If you fail, you are really failing to the bottom. Yeah. Really bottom, right? Yeah. In Kenya, when you fail, you go back to your dad's land somewhere in Muyenga.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Here, there's no going back anywhere.
Yeah.
So, although it's a land of flowing milk and honey, but you have to work hard for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, I think as we conclude, maybe you can, because there are many Kenyans out there. When they hear you in the US, they think now you have everything. They think if I go there, I'll do this and that. So what opportunities are here for Kenyans who are wishing to come to the US that they can pursue?
Basically, in every field, there is opportunity. But I would recommend that they do go to fields which are in deficit.
Yes.
IT is hard field and is in deficit. If you go to a field that everybody is, suppose you want to go to law, okay? I would not recommend a Kenyan to do law or do accounts because these are very intimate professions.
Yes.
Somebody has to tell you very intimate things. And if they first of all don't trust you by on site, they don't trust you, how would they even open their books to you?
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So how would they tell you about their legal issues?
Yeah.
Do you understand? These guys, they need to really just come to you if you are the only choice. You understand? Yeah. So the opportunities are in areas where there is nobody else who is able to provide that. You understand?
Yeah.
So as a foreign-born person, I don't think that it is opportune for you to try to get into a field that you are competing with American-born.
Yeah.
You understand? I mean, it just goes without saying. So that's why you will find a lot of Kenyans in healthcare.
Yeah.
Okay? You will find a lot of Kenyans in IT.
Yeah.
Okay? It's hard, but it's doable.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
You understand? So people must be reasonable. I'm sorry. I'm like, really, man? You want to come and do the things that Americans can do? You'll not get access.
Yes.
But if you are doing something that they need,
Yeah.
they'll have to learn to listen to you.
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah.
If they will learn to, you see, we have a lot of Chinese doctors.
Yeah.
Oh, the English is really bad.
Yeah.
Nobody ever complains about the Chinese doctors.
Yeah.
They learn to listen to them.
Yes.
Because where are they going to get another doctor?
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So the point is there is opportunities. But please don't try to go into areas that your foreignness is a disadvantage and there are some people who are already do that job.
Yeah.
You understand?
Okay.
So yeah, that is I mean it's like in another country.
Yeah.
Or it's more like tell me I have a job, my son can do it, and you want me to pass him to give you.
Yeah.
No. But if my son can't do it,
Yeah.
I'll get the best person available.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah. So it's just natural. It's not discrimination. It is more finding resources and also giving people opportunities in places where they can be trusted. Like, I need to trust you for you to do my accounts.
Yes.
I need to trust you for you to do my legal things.
Yes.
And if I can trust somebody else, and you are sitting there, you'll not get a job, right?
Yes.
But if I am looking for an IT person, I have to go and I don't find that you're standing right there. Yeah. I have to learn you until I give you the job, right?
Yes.
If I'm looking for a nurse, and okay, look at you once, twice, and they'll say, okay, man, Bonvenja, what did you say your name was again? You know, kind of thing. So that is even the American-born Kenyans.
Yes.
We steer them into fields which they will have a competitive advantage.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Okay, so it's just like that. It's like, okay, there's opportunities, but we are dealing with people.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, I think as we conclude, your final message to the nurses.
My final message to the nurses is that this is a good place. You can work, you can advance your career, and you can be able to get resources to develop back home in Kenya and to develop yourself here. But as you come, you should know if you are a family person, that if you are the nurse, your spouse must find something that you want to do. Because to be able to keep this family together, we cannot have one person or their career set and the other one is not taken care of.
Yeah.
And also, as you come, you should know that this is a different culture. The men will need to help the ladies in some chores that in Kenya are completely ladies, and you understand?
Yes.
So that culture is beside the clinical part, besides the foreign educated nurse job, there is the children too. They must also learn. In Kenya, you take the child to the school of your choice, even if it's very far. But here, the public schools are according to where you live.
Yeah.
So if you choose a cheap house in a cheap area where the tax base is low and the schools are not good, it is being short-sighted. Okay? Because now your kids will go to a bad school. Or you think you are saving money, but in the long term, you are hitting yourself, right?
Yeah.
So having a local person, local agent to be able to look out that for you, it is not just the job you got. It is you are coming as a package. Okay? Like you are coming as a family, you are coming as a package. And you need to look at the culture, you need to look at what the other person will be doing, and you look at what your children will be doing.
So, Dr. on the cultural front, you are saying, like, if you are a Kisii man from Gucha or Mugirango, or a Luo man from Nyetike,
yes,
or a Luya man from Kakamega,
yes,
when you come here, na bibi akuambie, Bonaventure, sufuria imechamuka kuja upike ugali, uende tu usiulize maswali.
Bwana, enda pika ugali. you know kwa sababu, in fact we have had big issues with family relocating because of that.
Yeah.
We have a lot of divorce rates because of that. But if say a man comes with a lady and the lady is a nurse, and the man now was doing something else which is not nursing, and they have small kids,
yeah,
and the nurse, because now they have the opportunity, they can do their contract work and then go and do the mpanga wakan, right? So they are bringing in the money, of course, but then the man is sitting at home waiting for the lady to come home and cook, or come home and take the kids to school. You see, it will be dying for a few days, but after that it will be, no man, I'm tired.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So it is that cultural thing that is a problem, that men must understand, okay? Or the women must understand too. You understand? It's a different shift. And also, in Kenya, you can call auntie to come and stay with you, or your Sangia's son come and stay with you, right? Here you are two,
yeah,
with your children.
yeah.
So everybody must carry the weight.
Okay.
Okay? And also, the people who are not the nurses, the idea that you are going to be the sit-at-home parent, you should forget. You know why? 5 years down the line, you have nothing to show for it. And this person, people change.
Yes.
So when they change, you find you have nothing.
Yeah. So
you should also, that is a discussion that we normally have with nurses when they are still in Kenya. Okay. Hey, you are married. What is your husband or your wife doing? What does he plan to do? What is it? Because we need to make sure that each one has a plan. Okay? So that they are not disadvantaged. Okay? So that is one thing about the nurses who are coming here, particularly those who are married, is that you need to have a plan with your spouse of what they will be doing. Okay? Yeah. The plan cannot be they will be taking children to the daycare.
Yeah.
Because after the children grow,
yeah, true.
What are they going to be doing?
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And then there is also the thing is that African men are not socialized to change, and the women change faster.
Yeah.
So the women become Americans faster than the men.
Yeah.
And now 5 years down the line, you have an American living with a Kenyan in the house.
Yeah.
People are not agreeing.
Yeah, true.
You understand?
Okay.
So that is one thing. There's opportunity, but there's a danger in it.
Yeah.
In every opportunity, there's always a danger. And that's the danger. That's the biggest danger I see.
Okay. Yeah, Dr. I want to thank you so much for your time and your insights. I'm sure the many questions that nurses have been asking have been answered. But of course, I'll share your website,
Yes.
and share your email, your contacts, then expect a lot of questions from the nurses.
Yeah, we would like to work with them, and we would like to make sure that when they come, they get something out of this. It did not become a curse.
Thank you so much for watching this edition of Eyeing the Dream. In our next episode, we shall be looking at the two types of nursing agencies. These are the placement agency and the staffing agency.